minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, as this is the last day of the SSL Gold Cup qualifying series for the European teams. It's been a long day of waiting here as Robbie McCutcheon and I have been waiting in the booth in order to go out racing. Hello, Robbie.
Hello, Jan, and hello to everyone out there. Yeah, unfortunately, we have been waiting. It's been a while, and yeah, we've just been hanging around hoping for some wind, but I'm not sure. That doesn't look likely.
No, so as a matter of fact, we've just gotten news that AP over A for this group. So no more racing for the day. That's the bad news. The good news is we do have we have two winners, and as a matter of fact, we're about to go down on the boat with Team Estonia. As we see Carolina right there is ready to interview the winners of this group Group D, and so it'll be great to hear what they say after long hours out on the water. Robbie.
Yeah, we've been waiting, but so have they. So they've been down on the water for all day, trying to get this racing in.
All right, we're getting big signs down from on the water. Carolina, it's up to you.
Hello everyone. Congratulations after very, very tough day on the water. No races, but you go to Rio, so congrats. This is the ticket to Rio for Estonia. Huge congratulations. And how do you feel after having this in your hands?
Oh, it's I don't know which is easier part, to burn the nerves on the racing or waiting, so it is tough one. 2 days in a row.
Yeah, it was very tough. It was like game with patience and everything, but finally you sailed very well on the second day, and you just gained the ticket to Rio.
Sure, we deserved it by sailing. So waiting was just some extra, but still I'm really proud of my team. They were super enthusiastic, super fast, made boat sail fast, and then the job for me was easy.
So guys, could you please show your happiness in front of our screens? How important the ticket is for you?
2-1.
Great, thank you so much. Congratulations for this patience on the water. And so yeah, see you in Rio.
See you in Rio.
Oh, wonderful. That's nice to see that they're very happy. Obviously, it's been a long day for these guys waiting out on the water. And yeah, it's pretty much the worst thing. You're sitting in first place. You know that that you're qualified at that point. But you know, if you go racing and everything, like we said earlier, if you go racing and everything's tied up and you finish last, it would be a catastrophe.
Yeah, he touched on it with the waiting and the nerves. It's definitely something there, and it's, like you mentioned with the leader, it's always like that. So they didn't get any more races in. They stayed in the game, and yeah, fortunately for them, they booked their ticket to Rio.
Yeah, so congratulations to Team Estonia. They really did sail very well. Their very first race was super light conditions. They had a big battle with Austria, and they actually ended up by winning that one. There was like maybe a meter into it, so just beating Austria. Then second race they had more wind, and so race 2 and race 3 they had quite a bit of wind, and it was a good battle between them and again Austria. Unfortunately, Slovenia never really managed to to have things go straight for them on the very first race. They went off to the right-hand side of the race course, picked up some seaweed, and so they were a little bit unfortunate, and things didn't go their way, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right. We saw some really, really tight racing in this group. It was really, really a pleasure to watch, especially Estonia. It looked like they were sailing the boat really, really well, especially in those windy conditions. And yeah, like you mentioned, we had some great battles between them and Austria. And yeah, it was tight racing. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that in today.
Nope, we couldn't get it in today, but that's sailboat racing, and that's something that happens. And as all of you that are sailboaters, you know that well, we deal with what we get. And well, we do have another winner as well, Robbie. So we have Group E, and we can congratulate Lithuania. And Lithuania obviously is on shore. And they are very excited to to win. They did a great job as well right there. So Lithuania winning 2 races, and in race number 3 they were second. So really showing that they were very strong right there.
Yeah, some really fantastic racing from Lithuania and from all of these teams, to be honest. It was very, very tight, and they had some really, really good battles on that day too. And 3 races, they were the standout team, and they didn't put any foot wrong. They were very clean, simple, and smart sailors, and they deserved their ticket as well.
No, they really didn't do anything wrong. They did one wrong maneuver, and that was in race 3, and that cost them the first place. But it was really close between Norway and Lithuania. Norway, unfortunately, dropping their kite into the water in race 2, and that totally slowed them down. But yeah, it was really tight racing in this Group E, and it's been tough couple of days for everybody because of this light weather and this light wind and this weather coming from the north, and really not giving us the conditions we were hoping for.
Yeah, that's right. Really, really strong contenders all throughout Europe. All the teams we've seen this week have been really, really strong, and fortunately or unfortunately, there's only one spot that can be taken from each group, and the team sailed really, really well for those spots.
And there you go. So let's talk about those spots. Top left-hand side of the screen, that was in Asia. That was at the end of last year. So Philippines and Oman qualified, 1 in each group. Last week we had Africa and Oceania, so 1 team for Africa and 1 team for Oceania. So that was Tahiti and Seychelles that qualified themselves. And now, as you see, Group D, it's Estonia that is qualified and is going on to the SSL Gold Cup in Group D. And in Group E, well, it's Lithuania. We still have Croatia, Finland, Ukraine, Portugal, Greece, Turkey, and Bulgaria, and that'll be that'll be in July from the 14th to the 17th. So make sure you join us back again in just a month, actually. And then we'll have Pan America, and that'll be once we're over in Brazil in the beginning of November. Once one team from all of these groups will be chosen, or will have qualified themselves, then they'll be drawn, and they will go into the 32nd of the finals, and that's where the battles will begin, Robbie, until we find out who will be the final winner, and we'll lift the Gold Cup and be the SSL Gold Cup champion and a winner of nations. So that's the plan.
Yeah, that's right. The final series is really where it heats up, and Rio, it just gets harder and harder. So these teams, great practice for the teams that are going to go, and some strong competition, and it just gets harder and harder from here. So really, really exciting things to come, and I'm sure we'll be looking forward to it.
Absolutely, we'll be looking forward to it, and we thank everybody for having stuck around and stayed with us for these last couple days. We thank the hundreds of people that have been watching us live and that have been commentating. Well, not commentating, but it has given us some comments. We try to answer to as many as we can. We have more things to come, and you'll find all of those videos on Facebook, obviously YouTube, and also Instagram. As I remember now, all the boats are going back to shore. We still have the podium ceremony, so look out for those pictures and those videos of what's coming up here. Unfortunately, that won't be live, but you'll be able to see all that if you go onto Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And of course, go make sure that you check out our worldofsailors.com page, where you can find everything about news, media, teams, schedules, results, notice boards. You'll have all of the information that you want. You can follow along your teams. You really have absolutely everything on that website. So I repeat, that is worldofsailors.com. Make sure you go take a look at that. Of course, we can't forget to talk about the world ranking, and perhaps go out, check it out, and see if put your name in the search engine, and see if you can find yourself, and you might be happily surprised, depending on what your score is. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Robbie, thank you very much for commentating with me all week long and last week as well.
No, thank you very much, Jan. Thank you very much to everyone that's been listening and watching. It's been a lot of fun.
Yep, and we'll be back in a little bit less than a month. Thank you, everyone. Have a good end of the week. Bye-bye.
Minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.